This is the Reds Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Cincinnati Reds. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Good evening, Reds fans, and welcome to another edition of the Reds Postcast, brought to you by Locked On Reds and the Locked On Podcast Network, now the #1 sports podcast network in America. I am Tim Daniel. I am a lifelong Reds fan. I've been podcasting about this team for 6 years, and now in my second season here at Locked On talking about this team. And I want to thank you all for spending some time with me as we discuss the Reds winning their first road game of the year, 5-3 in Arlington over the Texas Rangers. I'll be joined today by Billy Devore, the new Nasty Boys. We're going to recap this game. We're going to have a lot of fun doing it. This episode is also brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel. During the tournament, FanDuel is offering up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for 10 days. Head to FanDuel.com to get started. On today's show, we're going to talk about some rally-killing homers, as Barry would say. We're going to talk about Brady Singer stepping up when they really needed him to do it, and the bullpen looking sharp as can be tonight. All that and a whole lot more. Let's just go ahead and bring Billy in, shall we?
This is what you'll be talking about.
If you guys know him, you know him. And if you don't know him, you should. The everyone's favorite stand-up comedian, baseball podcaster over at the new Nasty Boys, talking about the Cincinnati Reds, Billy Devore, here with us today. And Billy, we're going to get right into it. Rally killers, baby. Rally killers.
It's crazy. They hit these home runs. They put runs on the board, put up a couple crooked numbers, and then they just stopped. It's crazy.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have done that.
Right. Really irresponsible of them. But a huge day for homers for the Reds, a day that they really needed to see, tying their season total. Second most runs they've scored so far this season with 5. They scored 6 in the Red Sox walk-off. But up and down, I thought the lineup looked really good today. So obviously would like to see them get some walks, but I'm not going to complain.
No.
But 10 hits today, and the lineup hit basically everyone but Dane Myers today, which I thought for sure Dane Myers would hit today against Mackenzie Gore, and he's allowed to have a bad day. He's been pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So let's kind of go through it real quick. Matt McLain leads off 2 hits. By the way, that should be a thing. Elly De La Cruz gets a hit. Sal Stewart doesn't get a hit today, or Al Stewart not on base today. Set him down.
He tagged a few though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Eugenio Suarez, 2 hits to both corners of the outfield. Love it. Spencer Steer, 2 hits, including a nice solid home run and a nice double, brings his OPS up to 541 from 2 something. Ty Steve obviously with the go-ahead homer at the end, and Brian Hayes swinging the bat fairly well and getting a little unlucky.
Yeah, but he also, one of them got through.
Yeah. So
that's all you can take from your 9-hitter.
Right. So my question now,
be a platinum defender, let it squibble on through.
Yeah. So I think the thing I'm wondering now is, did the offense take a step forward today?
Parts did and parts didn't. I mean, not seeing Dane get a hit against the lefty isn't great. I mean, you brought him in to do that, but again, it's so early. So it's the 7th game of the year. Give him a little bit of a break. Matt McLain leading off, let's just leave him there. Let's just leave him right there, because he saw the pitches he wanted and he took them, and he didn't really chase too much because he had the lead off. Elliot Pace for 69 homers is great. And one thing I noticed too, Steer and Stephenson, both of those home runs in the same spot.
Yes. Huge. Both going oppo field, both really kind of expanding the wall.
Low and inside. It was like the same quadrant.
Sorry.
Yeah, same quadrant when he pitched. I was like, it's almost like they were hunting for it today.
Yeah, and especially because it's off 2 different pitchers who throw 2 different ways. So that was really impressive as well. Yeah, you text me with Stevenson's first hit earlier in the game. You're like, look at him getting off the schneid, and then he hits a homer this next at bat, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe he really is off the schneid. So what I love is that, like, when he's rounding second, you just see that he is fired up. I can't say what I want to say here because this is a family show.
Right.
But man, just seeing him just like really live in the moment and just have a blast was awesome to see.
Yeah, well, he also knew he was in a slump and he just wasn't getting there yet. And we've all been there when we're going through a rough time and we can't get it off. Like, it finally did. And dude, that's got to feel so good. I love Cowboys saying, like, I don't know how they round second, blow that bubble gum and keep on running.
By the way, say that in Cowboy. We need that every day.
It's the best.
Day. Yes, I really think that should be what's great. The Elly homer, right-handed, off of Mackenzie Gore, really nice to see. Has an 826 OPS. I think we will all take that.
Yeah.
The strikeouts are still there. They are what they are. Just live with it.
But he also lured him in with a bunt. Like he faked the bunt low, and so kind of fooled Gore, and then just smoked it. Also, Elly had a decent amount of home runs last season when he had two functioning legs from the right side of the
disc.
It's
a weird thing.
Odd.
Yeah, having power in your legs really is a really, really wild idea.
Almost helps.
Yeah, it really does. But you mentioned it, Matt McLain leading off. That's got to be a thing, man. Like I think that that's got to be. We got to move with that. I talked about it last week. I would move everyone up. That like they didn't do it today. Obviously, Myers hit second, but I would go McLain, Elly, Stewart, Suarez, and I would go roll out with that to start every game because you got to pick your poison when you face these four guys. So,
and think about that speed in the 1 and 2 holes.
Right.
That's crazy, dude. That's got to the speed with those two has to be the tops in the league.
Yes, I would absolutely say so. Well, Billy, hang on tight because when we get back from this first break, we're going to have a lot of fun talking about Brady Singer doing his thing for the Redlegs as well today. We'll be back right after this. Folks, it is tournament time, and FanDuel has all the action you need right now. One of the best times of the year, brackets, buzzer beaters, upsets. It's nonstop action from the first tip to the final cut down as we go into Final Four weekend. Right now, FanDuel is giving new customers a way to stay in the action all tournament long. Here's the best part. You get up to $300 back in bonus bets every day for up to 10 days. That means 10 chances to stay involved throughout the entire tournament. You can mix it up however you want. Game picks, futures, or even same-game parlays for bigger potential payouts. It's perfect for the tournament because every day there's something new, different matchups, new storylines, and more ways to get involved as the bracket unfolds. So visit FanDuel.com to sign up today. That's FanDuel.com to get in on the action. This episode's also brought to you by Robinhood. What if sports were traded like markets? Now you can put your sports IQ to work in real time with Robinhood prediction markets. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. You can buy or sell positions live all game long. Use your sports knowledge in the moments that matter. Robinhood prediction markets changes the game. It's people moving the action, so when momentum shifts, you can move with it. I always knew the game, but never had a dynamic way to apply that knowledge. Now I can actually take part live in a market powered by people. You're no longer just a spectator. Play by play, you decide. Trade every play with Robinhood. Now available across the U.S. Download the Robinhood app now to begin. Futures and cleared swap trading involve significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and firm. Well, let's give a good old shout out to our everydayers here on the Postcast for spending some time with us. And you, if you live us here at Locked on Reds every day, myself after every game, Jeff and Steve Monday through Friday on Locked on Reds, why don't you join the Everydayer Club? And I can give you your first month for free if you use code FINALLY. After that, it's $5 a month or $50 a year. You get access to ad-free podcasts for us here at Locked on Reds. You get access to our private Discord chat where we're in there all the time. I was in there living it up with my friends today. So I love being in there. Our guys love it there. So please take a second to check out lockedonreds.supercast.com. Let's get to our turning point in today's game.
Time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
The Tyler Stephenson's 2-run home run to put the Reds ahead in the ninth inning is obviously the turning point in the game, Billy. But what really jumped...
really?
Yeah, I think that matters, winning games.
But it killed the rally.
Yeah, I know, man.
Whatever.
I know. You know what? But I gusted with Steve last night filling in for Jeff while Jeff's on a boat somewhere with the Lonely Island and T-Pain. And we talked quite a bit about, Brady Singer's got to step up. Like, they need a good Brady Singer game today. And he gave them just that. Looked a little shaky in the second inning, but other than that, I thought was terrific. 2 runs on 6 hits, 5 strikeouts and a walk, and kept the ball inside the ballpark, most importantly, which is, I guess, like Globe Life looks so giant, but I guess it's not as big as it looks. And so, or the ball just flies in there because the air conditioning is blowing really fast from home plate. I don't know what it is, but I feel like every time I watch a game there, balls just fly out of there.
I've been there, and it doesn't have a whole lot of personality, but it is very tall. I mean, that Weber grill has a huge lid. But yeah, the balls there is potential for them to fly there, especially with the roof closed and just some AC pushing it out. So, and also the balls fly there like missiles because you got the Lockheed Martin ad in left field.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. So Brady Singer today, really, really good. And I thought just a day that they really needed.
They did. And like the thing was with that second inning, if Steer makes that catch, you have a much cleaner outing. You actually probably have another inning in him because the slider was on and the sinker was looking great when he was dotting. He's just like got over his blister issue. It's like, can you teach your method to get over that to Nick, please? We need you.
Yeah. Oh man, I know. Tell me about it. And I thought the pitch locations just looked solid today. I thought just he mixed his pitches really well as well. He just looked like himself. And I mean, I really thought he could have gone the sixth inning. He left with 87 pitches.
Yeah.
So
I just don't think they wanted to overdo it after coming after the blister. And it was nice to see that sinker coming in on righties and jamming them. Like he just looked so different from his last start. It looked like he was fully healed. It was nice to see.
Yeah. Sometimes your pitchers can actually pitch, and like that's a really cool thing when they can do that. I know.
What?
It's a wild thing.
No way.
I know. I'm just throwing everything at you. Like it's almost like you're just watching baseball for the first time.
They play in a diamond?
Yeah.
Huh.
I know. It's wild.
I thought it was a square.
Yeah. It's kind of a square if you turn it kind of like 60 degrees. So I don't know.
Mind blown.
Yeah, that's what we do here. But you know what, Billy? After Brady Singer took over and did his thing, the bullpen decided we got your back. And we're going to talk about the bullpen after our last break tonight. There it is. Okay. Workplace chaos, deadlines stacking up, inbox overflowing, and the one position you have to fill still sitting open. When the pressure's on and you need the right hire, this is a job spot for Indeed Sponsored Jobs. Indeed Sponsored Jobs helps you research the people who actually fit what you're looking for. Skills, experience, location. So you're not just hoping the right candidate stumbles across your post. And here's the stat that says it all. In the minute I've been talking to you, companies like yours made 27 hires on Indeed, according to Indeed data worldwide. So if you're hiring, spend less time searching and more time interviewing candidates who check all your boxes with Indeed Sponsored Job. And listeners of the show will get a 75 sponsored job credit to help get your job the premium status it deserves at Indeed Sponsored Job /podcast. Just go to Indeed.com/podcast right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need to hire? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs. So as I mentioned Wednesday on the show after the loss to the Pirates, that Billy would be having a residency here on the Postcast with me this weekend. So Billy's going to be hearing a lot of Indeed Sponsored Job ads while he's here with me for a couple days. So that would be nice to see.
Indeed.
Yeah, there you go. All right, man. Well, you're the guest. And so I think it's only fitting that I give you the right to say who our locked on player of the game is.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Ooh, you're gonna have to go with Tyler Stephenson. He won it.
So. Yeah,
that seems like just an easy pick right there. I mean, when you hit the home run to seal the deal and take the lead back in the ninth and win it, you're gonna be player of the game.
Yeah. Well, William says here the bullpen deserves the MVP, and Moll, Santillan, and Pagán were awesome. While they were awesome, and I agree, and we're going to talk about them now. Honestly, didn't think Gray Mashcraft was really all that bad. You and I were talking about that pitch that Wyatt Langford rips into not Wyatt Langford. Gosh, I got on my cheek.
No, you were right. It was Langford. He went down and got at the shins.
That's right. Yeah.
You were right. Believe in yourself, dude.
Too many Rangers hitters. But yeah, so Ashcraft I thought honestly looked pretty good too. So the bullpen as a whole today goes 4 innings combined with 4 strikeouts, 1 earned run, no walks, and 2 hits. And it was one guy that had both those. And it was just Ashcraft. And like you said, we're not necessarily mad at him for the pitch he threw. Tony Santillan looks really, really good. Doesn't get any strikeouts, but I don't care about that right now. Just get dudes
Right.
out. Emilio Pagán bounces back, gets his second save of the year. And then Sam Moll comes in. So Brady gets pulled at 5+, and Sam Moll comes in and gets 3 big outs as well. Bullpen was great today. And it was a day that they really probably needed to be great.
I am still very worried about Emilio Pagán because those pitches to Danny Jansen, those were both middle 93, 94. You can do that to Danny Jansen. You can't do it to a lot of other players in the league.
Like even in that lineup, if you throw that to Corey Seager or Jake Berger or you're
Wyatt Langford, Evan Carter. There's a lot of dudes who are like that way.
Right. That Sam Moll, I'm glad you brought up Evan Carter, because Sam Moll at bat against Evan Carter, man, he looked like he just flat out owned him. He could do whatever he wanted to him in the batter's box.
And that slider's back, dude. If he can hold on to it and his shoulder's still good, this is a guy, you look at him, this is a guy. No, Mike Collinsworth. He's someone that you can rely on to help you carry. Because, I mean, look at what he did in 2024. He had like a sub-2 ERA for the Reds and appeared in like 20-some games.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is he's been valuable. Now, relievers, obviously, it's a roller coaster. Ride him while he's hot, and right now he is.
Yeah, absolutely. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this edition of the Postcast. With the Reds are victors today in Arlington, 5-3 over the Rangers. The Reds have 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors. The Rangers have 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. Your winning pitcher is Tony Santillan, picking up his first one of the year. Their losing pitcher today is Chris Martin, not the lead singer of Coldplay, his first loss of the season. And then Emilio Pagán picks up his second save of the year. And Billy, we have 2 really fun pitching matchups the rest of this series. So tomorrow, the Reds' first pitch will be at 7:05. We have Rhett Lauder taking the hill against Kumar Rocker. Cool. And then Sunday, I cannot wait for Sunday. Jack Leiter versus Chase Burns. Man, I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. But
Studs.
I can't wait to be talking about that all weekend with Billy. Everyone, thank you so much for hanging out with us here on the Postcast. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. Go Red Legs. And I will see you all tomorrow night.
Go Red Legs.
Do